Hey guys, we're live. Day 3 of vacation. Getting a bunch done, cleaning up the shop, cleaning up the yard, doing some staining on the house. Hot day today, November 4th, and it was, or November 5th, and it was in the 60s today, so crazy weather. So got a bunch done. Got 2 more days to go, and then the weekend, so hopefully we'll get some more done. I had a customer come by, friend of the family, whatever. I had given him a tiller, like a mantis type tiller, but it was a home light. It was a nice shape. My sister and her partner had it. Hey, Jen. Um, and it needed all new fuel lines, things like that. So I put it back together and I gave it to him. John and John, hello. Um, so it was running fine. I think I gave it to him back in May, something like that. But anyway, he calls me up today and says he couldn't start it, and he wants to till. It's like a mantis, so a little cultivator thing. So he wants to till the leaves in. He's in a community garden where he lives, and he wants to till the leaves in and stuff like that. So, hey, Jamie. Um, anyway, so he says I'll be over around 3 o'clock. So I'm sitting here watching TV, and all of a sudden, ding dong, ding dong. So, okay, so I go outside. He goes, it starts. I go, what are you talking about? He brings it to my house, puts it in front of my garage, and he says, "Hey, Peter." Puts it in front of my garage and figures he'll just leave it there, and I'll get to it in the morning. Well, he's leaving for Jersey or somewhere in the morning. So anyway, he he says, "Hey, watch." He goes, "I'll leave it, and you'll start it on the first pull." So I said, "Well, all right." So what happened? He goes out there before he rang my bell. He goes out there. He goes to start it, and it starts like on the first pull. So then I go out there and started on the couple pulls for me and started. And I go, "What didn't you do?" And I guess on these Ryobis, they have that yellow choke lever that locks the choke in. And when you pull on the throttle, it's supposed to let the choke off. It's not sticking in the choke position. I guess the carburetor's worn, the linkage, so it will not stay. So you have to hold it while you pull it, and then it'll start. So anyway, yeah, so it worked. It's similar to a Mantis, but it's a Home Light brand. Actually, I think it looks like it's pretty good quality. Um, but anyway, so it was just a funny story. And then I had another guy who called me up, and on the phone with me, I was like, "Did you try this? Did you try this?" And then he starts it, and he goes, "What do I owe you?" And I said to him, "I don't know, give me a Dunkin' Donuts $10 gift card or something. I'll get a coffee or donut, whatever." And still waiting for that one. I just sometimes you answer the phone and people who have your number, they want you to do full diagnosis over the phone for free. Uh, I'll call her back. Okay, good. She wants to know that somebody died. No. That's what I said to her. No, nobody died. No. Anyway, now my daughter's on the phone. Yeah, so a couple people will do that. They'll call me up and they'll ask me, and they want full troubleshooting over the phone for free. And it's like, and if it's someone I know, absolutely no problem. I call, friends call me all the time. It's not a big deal. Hello, Arizona. How you doing? So anyway, this one guy calls me up, and he's talking tech, Kohler K series engine, and hey, there's Robert. How you doing, Robert? You want to come up? Let me put the link out there. Hold on. Let me copy the link. Control C, Control V. There you go. Hey, David. So anyway, he wants to talk about the K series. Now, I love the K series. First engine I ever worked on was K series. I got a ton of them downstairs that I can rebuild for people if they want. But so I didn't mind talking. All of a sudden, I look at my phone. We were on the phone for an hour and a half, and I'm like, and I'm giving him all kinds of advice, this, that, and the other thing, which I didn't mind doing. He seemed like a real nice guy and all. He was like a friend of a friend or a friend type thing. So we sort of had some friends in common. So I don't mind. But when people call up, and like one guy called me up one day, and he said, "Look, my what the hell was it? Snowblower. It starts for a minute or two, then it dies." And I knew the model of that snowblower. It had problems with venting the gas cap. I knew that for a fact on this particular Toro gas tank cap. So I said to him, I said, "When it's starting to die, crack the cap." And sure as heck, he cracked it. It revved back up. Oh, thanks a lot. He never did anything. I told him, I said, "Look," I said, the same thing. Give me a $10 gift card or something, Dunkin' Donuts or Home Depot, whatever. Nothing. And so I put next to his name on my phone, owes $10. So we'll see. I'll never hear from him again, I'm sure. But the times when you help everybody out, like I said, I don't mind helping people, but when they say they're gonna send you something and they don't do anything, I sort of get angry with that. Duke. Hello, how are you? So, but anyway, we're on vacation this week from work. Trying to get some stuff done around the house, and I tried to get a Milwaukee 18-volt battery re-energized. It's a 9 amp hour. It's an expensive battery. I left it sitting around, not being used for like a year, and the cells died, and I don't know. It's just got me angry because it was a lot of money. Hey, Johnny, there's the link if anybody wants to come up and say hello. So I may just buy another battery. We'll see. My birthday was on Monday, so I've got some Amazon gift cards and things. So I may buy another battery. They're expensive. I'm amazed how batteries for Milwaukee's, Makitas, things like that, they hold their value. They're very expensive. Has anyone had any experience with the aftermarket batteries? I'm a little afraid of trying the aftermarket ones. Someone told me they're not the best and they can screw up your equipment. So I'd rather stick with the OEM. Yeah, thanks, John. But anywho, like I said, we're just trying to get some stuff done around the house. Renegade, how you doing? Yeah, we're just seeing who's here, seeing who's around. I took all my chainsaws that were hanging vertically and now they're horizontal in my basement, so I saved some space. Hey, Robert, what's going on?
I'm redoing the way I'm going to be mounting the rear wheels on my Craftsman GT tractor.
What do you mean?
I've taken bolts. Yeah, I've taken bolts and run them from the inside back out.
Yeah.
I put lock nuts on them, but the thing is, I don't have to have the bolt heads welded to the wheel hubs to keep the bolt still. But otherwise, I don't have to have a.
You're not using carriage bolts where you have the square hole in the rim?
Nah. Nah, it's got the square holes, but that's for the wheel weight.
Yeah, it's usually for the weights. Yeah.
Yeah, nah, this is where you you have to remove the 5 bolts to take the wheel off the hub.
But is it lug nuts or lug bolts?
It's lug bolts.
Bolts, okay, all right.
Yeah. Now what I did was I went to Ace Hardware and I got 7/16" grade 8 coarse thread bolts, and I ran them from the backside where the bolt is on the end, where you can see the bolts on the front side. I'm reversing it, and it makes it easier to put the tire back on because you're trying to hold that tire up and get that first bolt started. And this is just it's doing like you do an automobile. That's basically what I'm doing like an automobile. Yeah. But the thing is, I got to get those bolt heads welded onto the hub, because otherwise I don't have to have a ratchet on one side and a ratchet on the other to hold them still.
Why don't you put studs on the axle and then just use regular lug nuts from the outside?
Well, yeah,
or put studs in from behind. Crank them down. Use regular lug nuts.
Yeah, because I know
the holes are tapped through, right, in the axle.
Yeah.
You just use studs and pull them from the front.
Yeah. Well, I said this. I said that the wheel hub has got threads in it.
Yeah.
It just go the way the wheel is mounted to the hub.
Yeah.
You have to run the bolts from the outside inward, but I said trying to hold it still. You got to get that first bolt lined up perfect.
Yeah.
And then I hold the wheel on and you can get the other 4 started. But it's just trying to hold that wheel perfectly still and get that.
I usually balance it on my legs and put it 12 o'clock. And I put with the first
bolt
in at 12 o'clock.
Yeah, because I was even thinking about doing that, like your snapper, Red and Rider. Yeah. When you pull the rear wheels off.
They only have 3 bolts, though, on the snapper.
Yeah, well, still, the point being, trying to get that first hole.
Oh, yeah, because there's no hub. There's no center. There's nothing round. Yeah.
I say, basically, you do the same thing. It's just like with a car. When you pull the wheel off a car, when you go to put the wheel back on, you got the wheel that's being held by the bolts instead of trying to hold the wheel perfectly and get that first bolt started. It's like...
Well, we used to take 2 wooden dowels, and we stuck 2 wooden dowels in the bottom, so it's the weight, and that way you just move the wheel with your hands.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh yeah, and another thing I learned, I had the thing jacked up the other day when I was doing some other stuff to it.
Mm-hmm.
You take one wheel off, leave the other wheel on, it gets it candy-whoppered. I'm like,
Oh,
I
it'll
had
tip over. Yeah, it'll tip.
what I did was I decided I put the one wheel on, but then I put a counterbalance weight. I took a concrete block and a tire and rim that goes on front of a regular rock lawnmower
Mm.
and brought it back down to where I get that other tire on. I'm like,
Yeah.
that, I said, I'm trying to get this thing finished. The main thing is trying to get the dang thing to start again.
Yeah.
That dang, the voltage regulator and the solenoid. It's like, I should have had that stuff replaced because they look both be original. I'm like, yeah, I ain't got time for this. But, and the last battery voltage check I was at 12.73 because apparently when I hooked the battery back up, it's like it's causing this thing to drain that quick.
Mm.
I don't know what I said. I keep it unbolted on the cable so I get the voltage regulator and the starter solenoid issues fixed. I keep trying to keep the thing on a battery maintainer.
Mm.
Mm. Well, how does it feel to be 62 years old?
Yeah, I don't feel any different. You know, just get closer to retirement.
Yeah, well, see what the time, what, 15 days from now, yeah, well, I'll turn 62 and 5:30 in the morning on the 20th. I'm like, God, I'm 62 years old. Where's the time going?
I know.
Shit, like, damn. Yeah. Yeah, I said, it's like it's already November the 5th already. It's like, where's this year going? It's like, I turn somebody slow the clock down, please.
It's already dark out here.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I was talking with Noel on what a text. Hell, he's an hour before his son says it's already happened an hour before us because he's way out there in the Atlantic.
Who's
They
that?
got Noel
Oh,
tractor.
no, in Canada, yeah.
Yeah, they're stuck way out. So
Mm.
their son says it's already happening. So they're darker ahead of us, but they're like, God Almighty.
Yeah, yeah. Klaus now I think is 6 hours different, and UK is 5 hours different.
Yeah. Oh, what's that guy over in Australia?
Yeah, he's
The
Tom.
drug.
13 hours, or actually no, he's 12 hours now.
Yeah.
13 hours. 13 hours, because
Yeah.
we're back now for the fall, so he's 13 hours different. So right now in Australia, it's almost what is it, 6 a.m. Yeah.
Yeah. But I watched that other guy over in Australia, drain addict. He go around.
Yeah. That's the guy with the rubber dinosaur and the other crap he puts down when he.
Oh yeah, yeah, the rats. Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah. I see that. Yep. It's weird
Yeah,
how
that
they don't get freezing temperatures. So a lot of, like in the UK, their drains are exposed. They don't have to worry about them freezing. Like
yeah. Now I watched that other guy over in New Zealand, Marty T. He just got through redoing a Kawasaki Bayou 4-wheeler. Some guy was going trucking. He's like, I'll take it and fix it. I'm like,
I watched the kid Two Vintage is called Two Vintage.
yeah.
He usually gets stuff fairly inexpensive and fixes it. Now he's looking at an old James motorcycle from the 40s in the UK with a Villiers engine. So kind of cool stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I try to get up early on Thursday morning, get my coffee ready, so when Mr. Condon comes on, I can watch his videos. But sometimes, like,
about 7 o'clock, right? I think James's videos come up about 7.
yep, I know it's Thursday. If I see James Condon video, I'm like, yep, it's Thursday. Very rarely does he do any other days.
Yeah, I think he said he had 18 or 19 in the bank piled up.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see what he works on tomorrow. That man, I tell you what, some of the stuff he works on is like, he's learning. Yeah, there's other things besides.
James ain't afraid of nothing. He'll work on anything.
Yeah, I said it.
Was it Jay? Were you the one that stopped at Condon's Saturday? I think before you came up. I think Jay stopped there and visited Jim.
Yeah,
Jay was over there.
Yeah.
But that's a nice guy.
Yeah.
So what else are you working on besides your Craftsman? Anything else?
That's about it. I'm waiting on some, hopefully the good what's that fuel line y'all like? The turn it.
Tygon?
Tygon. Yeah. I gotta replace the primer bulb on my Echo CS310 chainsaw. Now I might well replace the fuel lines too, but I've gotta wait on that Tygon line.
I buy the Echo line, Robert. I actually buy Echo line. It comes in 25 feet, but it comes in like 5 different lengths that add up to 25 feet. But it sells it's $25 for 25 feet. I buy it right at the dealer. There's 5 different sizes, and I buy it with the small ID, one with the larger ID, and then different ODs. I buy like 4 different sizes from them.
Yeah. I would say I don't even know where this Echo dealership is around here. That lawnmower shop I used to deal with, he was an Echo dealer, but when he sold out, I don't know. Like I said, Ace Hardware here in Eaton, I think they finna tell Husqvarna they couldn't get the rest of their stuff because now they're starting to sell steel power equipment. I went in the other day when I got them bolts and I looked, I'm like, what the? I mean, they had all the new stuff up in there, like because they used to have a bunch of Husqvarna lawnmowers out front.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't got but one, so they might well pick somebody else to sell. Because if Husqvarna keeps doing what they're doing, it's like, yeah, we don't want to be selling y'all's electric crap.
Yeah, there's the Echo. You buy it in the black box, and it comes with 25 feet. You online it's expensive. It's like $2 a foot, but if you go to the dealer, they'll sell it to you about $1 a foot. But I like it because the rubber never gets hard. Like Tygon sometimes will get hard with fuel, but this stuff, this Go fuel line, they sell it in 4 or 5 different sizes. It never gets hard. I love it. It's great because you could pull it through a small hole and it'll pull nice and easy and seal.
Yeah.
But it's good stuff. Echo fuel line.
Yeah. I bought one box. I forgot how many feet it was, but it was the Briggs Stratton fuel line.
Yep.
And I missed
1/4 inch.
Yeah. I think 1/4 inch. And then I misplaced it. I'm like, so I had to order another box of it. I'm like,
Yeah, I'm trying to clean up my shop now. I got stuff all over the place. I got to just organized.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Was it? You remember that video they did of that helicopter crash over in California that was coming to that Cars and Copter show? That Bell 220.
I think so.
It was a Bell 220. Bell 222.
They're not having good luck with those bells. In fact, that was the one in New York too, where the businessman and his family passed away when it crashed. Yeah, that bell, for some reason, they're not having good luck with that copter.
But the video showed it in slow motion, and you could see where the tail rotor just completely disintegrated. I'm like,
yep.
When you lose that tail rotor, you just gonna sit, you gonna spin us. Now, some of them have got to the point they do like a turbine intake type of tail rotor. I've seen helicopters that got
Eurocopter, the European helicopters, they have that.
Because it's encased. I was at the hospital in Griffin one time, and the medical helicopter was fixing to take off, and the guy said, y'all might want to move back because it could be like standing in the front, standing there sandblast. As soon as the end rotors get fired up and they get ready to take off, the amount of wind they create. And just like was it in that movie Hunt for Red October when he was getting ready to get on that sub. Yeah, the static electricity. Yeah, buddy. You wait till that chopper hits the ground before you step out. I said, now, that was, yeah, because the Bell 222 it went to a Bell 230. And I'm like, yeah, because that was the same chopper they used in that TV show Airwolf.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Nah. I said, I need to get all my, oh, yeah, and I ordered a bag for my Craftsman 4-in-1 lawn vacuum off of eBay.
Mm-hmm.
What it was when I bought the thing, it said 4-in-1. And I'm like, well, what's the fourth piece at? Well, I looked it up. There's this piece that you put on in place of the bag where it comes out and shoots it out to the left.
Mm-hmm.
And I ordered it through Lowe's. And, well, I didn't think I was going to get it. Well, come November of 2021, UPS shows up with a package for me. I'm like, I opened it up and there was that part. I'm like, well, I'll be damned. There's that part I've been looking for.
Yeah, some people take some weeks and weeks for stuff to come in the mail.
Yeah, because now this time of the year, if you want to order stuff, you need to be patient because it's going to take a long time because everybody's starting to do the Christmas shopping and stuff. It's like I was supposed to expect a package Monday. I didn't get it till today, and they said it had been delivered. I'm like, yeah, right. I don't check the mailbox. Checked it on the 3rd, and I checked it yesterday. I finally ordered a Sten's compression checker. It's got the short hose and got that straighter valve to keep, the air going through the needle.
Mm-hmm.
Now I finally got it today. I'm like, yeah, that's the thing. Cause the thing was, what I think y'all said something about the hose. If it's too long and you don't have that straighter valve, it kind of throws the readings off.
Yeah, because you're using the volume in the. It'll lower the. It'll make the volume larger, so your number will be lower.
Yeah. Because you got all that extra hole, and plus that straighter valve. That straighter valve keeps the air in the holes. Yeah. Like that. Yeah. Oh yeah, and I got one of those spark plug testers. I need to try it out. Yeah, but what? Oh yeah, who was that redid there? That's the short plugs. God darn it. Yeah, Big Dog. Yeah, Henry. He redid his the way he could test the short plugs on it.
Yeah, he peeled back the brass piece underneath.
Yeah. Because you want to do the same thing, and he finally said, yeah.
Yep, I got the same tester. It's a good tester.
Yeah.
The problem is it doesn't simulate pressure, compression. So I want to build one where you can actually screw the plug into a little chamber, and that way put PSI in there so you can simulate it. Because sometimes plugs will fire if you have a weak coil. They'll fire just laying on the engine, but once you put compression in there, it won't be enough spark to light the engine. I've had that happen on Kohler coils.
Yeah. Oh, was it? Yeah, I think it was a Champion. I know it was a Champion plug. I put it in a old school 1980s Green Machine weed eater.
Mm-hmm.
I kept damn hearing something clank, and I'm like, what the fuck? And I looked at the piston was coming so far up that it was hitting the L bracket on the spark plug. I'm like, somebody else did a video on that. I thought, oh yeah, because you're supposed to put that crush washer. Supposed to have a crush washer. Yeah, Bree over at Chicanic did that. Oh yeah, and then it was that Champion 1-tug spark plug. Only supposed to take 1 tug to get the engine fire. I'm like, whatever. Yeah.
I was trying to figure out what to work on today. There's so much I got to work on, and it's like, you end up doing nothing.
I heard that. I'm just waiting for leaf season to start. Our leaves are turning.
We've had our leaf season 3 weeks already.
Man, yeah, y'all get the cold air before we do, and we get the hot air before y'all do. It's like, yeah, because they are 75 degrees. I'm like, God almighty, 75 degrees. Because it's getting to the point some mornings I just don't go out to the shop till 10 o'clock. I try to let it get warm out there before I even think about going out there in that shop. I like to have a heater out there, but I need something that's not going to be using actual flame.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, you go out there and I have been in a lawnmower repair shop in Griffin. Went in the showroom and the smell of gasoline was so strong. I thought to myself, if the Spalding County Fire Department walked in there, they would say, y'all need to do something about these fumes because it don't take but one spark and
Mm-hmm.
nope. Yep.
Let's see. There we go.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Who's that? Klaus? Hey, Klaus, what's going on?
Hey, Kenny. Hey, Robert.
What's up?
It hit like 65 degrees today. Hot.
Yeah.
For November.
Yeah, Kim was 65 and I was 75. I'm like,
wow.
Get all your
so you're how close to Florida?
I'm probably about 200 miles or more.
So you're southern Georgia.
Yeah, well, middle Georgia.
Middle?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Hey, what'd you get done today, Klaus? How's the shelves holding out?
How's the what?
The new shelving.
Good. Hey, go V4. Yeah, it's doing good. Yeah, I got the lawn mowed today with a lot of leaves in it, and I thought today was going to be the last mow of the season, but
yeah.
I just looked at the forecast. It's probably not going to be the last. So.
They're telling us we're going to have 60s into the weekend and maybe snow on Tuesday. It's like, what? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Crazy. Yeah, give a crazy day.
Yeah. Snow.
Yeah. We need it this year. We didn't get much last year.
Mm. Oh yeah, I just watched some other guy on YouTube. He's talking about the shear pins on your snowblower. Mm-hmm. How some people run a regular bolt through there. I'm like, yeah,
Well, as long as it's grade 2 or less, so you don't break your gearbox. I've done that in a pinch, But it's funny though. Some of the Murrays, they actually have a special bushing you're supposed to put under the head because on the auger there's a larger hole on one side. When you flip, it's a smaller hole. You need to put that bushing in that larger hole, and if you don't have the Murray shear bolts with the bushings, it won't work correctly.
Nope.
So,
yeah. It's just like those pins you put on, that triangle wheel hub for your rear end snapper. You have to have those special pins that after a while you have to start driving them down in because the steel being loud on the axle and the thing. I said, I'm like, and pretty soon it's going to be hard to find snapper parts. Stuff like that.
Start phasing them all out, but I was even thinking maybe taking a run and going to see my buddy up there in Michigan, Jim Jackson, Mr. Snapper.
Yep. Yeah.
I did the front end snapper last weekend. Now it's very, very nimble. The only thing with the snapper I don't like is the axle is so flimsy. If you hit like a curb or something, it'll jerk that wheel right out of your hand,
Yeah. Nah, was it? Yeah, because he made me that rear piece to hold the two
the bolt, the long piece that holds the sides together. Yeah, it's like a stiffener rib that holds the two sides of the chassis stiff.
Yeah, because he makes them because he made them thicker. He made it it's half inch. Well, the ones that are there are probably a quarter of an inch.
Yeah, a quarter 3/8. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, because if that gets bent, that messes your rear end up. I'm like, yeah. Still need to get my snapper 28-inch high vac back and get some work done to it because it has that. I put a Kohler 13 horse Enduro on it, overhead valve. Mm-hmm. The guy, I said he was using it and it just quit working on him. I said, yeah, you just bring my lawnmower back so I can get the thing worked on, get it running right.
Yeah, the high back is really nice. I like high back. Sucks up the acorns, all that stuff.
What it?
What's up, Mike? What about Gates belts? What do you got? A certain one, Duke? What are you looking for? Gates. I mean, a lot of times I've used the Gates green belts, which is the agricultural belts. It's got a little bit better sheath on it. But what are you actually looking for?
Gates belts in general are pretty good, aren't they?
Yeah, like I said, the agricultural one, the Gates green. Those they usually hold it pretty good.
But for lawn tractors, I mean, rotary.
Yeah, but keep in mind, Duke, the Gates belts are only available in 1-inch increments.
Yeah.
So depending on the machine you're using, if it's like an MTD with a fractional size belt, you may want to get the OEM. I'll be honest, when I'm doing a customer machine, I try and use the OEM. It just makes sense.
Rotary has the fraction. I think Stens does too.
Yeah, the auger belt. What is the snowblower though, Duke? You got a brand and a model number, something we can look it up? Because I know sometimes if the idler isn't adjustable at all, then you have to get the OEM belt, or else it won't tension properly. So.
Yeah, I remember one time I put a belt on my 33-inch high vac, and I was talking with somebody. Said, "You burning something?" I'm like, "No." I looked over there. The belt was so tight, the blade was still turning. It was smoking like crazy. I'm like, "Oops, wrong belt."
Oh, yeah. I have customers that buy the belts a little too short, and that's dangerous when the auger doesn't shut off.
Yeah,
especially if you have children or young pets and things. But I mean, certain things work, but you gotta when you're doing it for a customer, safety is number one.
Mm-hmm.
I thought profit was number one, but maybe.
Yeah, but you know what? Profits are nothing if you're in jail.
Yep.
But, but it's a little different over here because you get it done by a backyard mechanic like me.
Yeah.
There's no liability, to be honest. There's none.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
if you want liability, if you want insurance liability, you go to a dealer.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or a shop, licensed shop. But
for lawsuits here, they'll sue everybody down to whoever made the belt.
Oh yeah, that's fine. But I can't. I'm not liable because I'm not a licensed repair shop.
Yeah, but if you physically touched it and modified it, you're not liable? Really?
Mm-hmm.
See, here, if you touch something, oh my God, they'll get you.
But no, I'm not. Shade tree. Yeah. No, I'm not. But then again, I will never bypass the safety switch.
Oh no, me neither. I've actually taken in equipment and told the guy before I even work on this, I want to put all the safeties back on, and he took the machine back.
Yeah.
He goes. I like mowing in reverse.
I mean, I don't do. I mean, if people have bypassed the seat switch or something, I just don't touch it. So no, you can't sue a backyard mechanic like me because they make the decision to come to a person like me.
Yeah.
And then they take on the liability.
Huh.
Yep.
Because it's I mean, otherwise you've got to cater to every dumb person out there. Our legal system doesn't do that.
Yeah. How about people with the disclaimers on every YouTube video, for entertainment purposes only?
Yeah, but how many European disclaimers do you see?
You don't really,
Yeah, you don't.
Yeah.
So if people go replicate what I do and it blows up in their faces, their problem.
Yep.
And the only thing I do is that I follow YouTube's approach. Is that because my videos are not made for children.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So, I always did it too. Yeah, I put that on mine as well.
Yeah. Because and then you. Yeah. It's it's a little more normal when it comes to the legal system over here. I mean, if they can prove that I did something horrendously wrong and they got injured and they followed the user manual for the machine, which nobody does, and they can't. I mean, even if they would, they can't.
Yeah. So was it?
And the only time it can become an issue is if I assemble a brand new machine for someone, and it blows up or something. That might be an issue. But then again, I charge people for it, so I take a little bit of the responsibility. But regular repair,
because their lawnmower shops I've been to, they said we cannot disable the engine brake system on a push mower, because otherwise they get sued for the blades, the engine's still running, the blade's still running. It's like, yeah, it's like that. They got videos on YouTube where these people were more in reverse and not paying attention to what they were doing.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden,
that's an old story, Robert, a really old one. The issue comes in if you get a machine in, let's say that the blade brakes doesn't work, and you're to do an engine service on it. Then what?
Yeah, I just had a guy thank me for my blade brake video that I did on one of the blade brakes.
Yeah, but I mean, if a machine comes in with defective blade brakes, but they don't want you to touch the deck, they just want you to change the oil and the filters.
Yep.
So what do?
I write on the receipt, deck not serviced.
Yeah, well,
that's all.
Yeah, so was it? You know, and it's strange.
If I was a business, I would do that too.
Yeah.
But since I'm a backyard mechanic, no, nothing.
Yeah. It's just like, was it those Honda lawnmowers that you got where you can leave the engine running but cut the blade off?
Yeah. It's the same thing with like the electrics in your house. If you ask someone to come and fix your electric in your house and the person isn't licensed, that's your responsibility to pick a licensed electrician to come work on your house.
Yep. Most definitely.
Yeah, I used to have one of my electricians that worked for me. He was licensed and all. And some of my small engine customers asked if I knew anyone, and I would give him, that side business. Go ahead. But he was licensed, though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And that's fine, because as long as you have something that is in that, but you don't need a license to repair a small engine.
No.
So.
Yeah.
Trying to get my nephew. I was talking.
Third rider. Yeah. You may get in trouble, but legally over here, actually, even doing that, I wouldn't get in trouble because they asked me to.
Yeah, I would never bypass anything.
I wouldn't either, but I wouldn't get in trouble because they asked me to. So.
Yeah. It's like it's been a few times I've been cutting grass with my wife 4500 and I forget to have the switch in the position. So when I started going backwards, I'm like, oh, why the mower cut off? Oh, I forgot to put the switch in the right position so I can mow backwards on it.
Yeah, Gary, you're absolutely right. It's a contract. I usually don't give out receipts either, and if I do, the hourly rate.
If they want a receipt from me, I put all the disclaimers on it and everything. If they want, the only time I get someone like that is when it's a $400, $500, $600 bill, and they're using like the company to do it or something. Then I'll write. But I put all the disclaimers and everything. They're liable and all that. So
yeah. But if it's me, my hourly rate tends to jump up quite significantly if they need a receipt. So. I know. Yeah, but it is what it is. I mean, and most of the time, the stuff we get to work on is usually the stuff that the dealerships don't want to touch, right?
Mm-hmm. It's just like what you were saying, Klaus, about assembling a lawnmower. You got John Deere that sold at Home Depot and Lowe's. They had to have somebody come in and assemble that stuff. It's like, all that guy knows what he's doing. Got no problems. But if he don't know what he's doing, nope.
Yeah.
It's like you buy a John Deere from Home Depot or Lowe's. You can take it to a John Deere dealership. They're going to ask.
I mean, Kenny, the guy with the tractor with the frozen pedal for the drive.
Well, it wasn't frozen. It just wouldn't return all the way.
The guy with that. I mean, and you said, give me $5 and you're good to go.
Yeah, and he gave me 20.
But still, if you're going to take liability on that, that charge is $75.
Yeah.
It is. I mean, it's a house call. You do a fix.
Yeah. I mean, it was
$75.
on the way home. It
Yeah,
literally.
but that's not his benefit, right?
No, I know.
So it's if you're going to take liability for what you do,
Yeah.
price goes up, absolutely, because you're going to need money for a lawyer when they come after you.
Yeah, that's true. Texting the customer now.
But you know what? The nice thing about being a backyard mechanic is that, as you said, you can say no to it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I've said no to machines. I'm not going to do that. You know, when people have changed the engine and decided not to change the pulleys, they just found a belt back then that fits sort of. I go, no, I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
How am I gonna find the right belt?
Yeah, Gary, when you say wired backwards, you mean neutral and hot? How was it backwards? Or was it DC backwards? I tried to regenerate one of my Milwaukee batteries today. I bought the little circuit, for the lithium ion charging and all that. The motherboard on the battery is bad, so I'm just gonna buy another battery. That's all. Not a big deal.
I don't know. I have a thing with lithium batteries, particularly when charging. I'm not gonna. If they go bad, I just get another one. I'm not gonna tear into it. And,
Nah, I got a rigid drill and a rigid flashlight, and I found out the batteries are bad. I'm like, so I had to order the batteries and the charger online. I'm like, I tried to go to Home Depot to find it. They said, "Oh, we don't sell it. We don't sell that particular model of rigid stuff." I'm like, okay.
But Thomas, I can understand that. But you know what? I mean, I've been doing this for 15 years, and I may have had 2 customers that were unhappy. They weren't unhappy with the machine being fixed. They were unhappy with the bill being fixed.
Yeah.
And you know what? I think because when people bring a machine to me, I almost interrogate them. I interview them. I want to know what they expect at the end of their visit to me. What is it you want done? Do you want specifically that fixed? Because I can do that. I will not touch anything else on the machine. And when they then go, hey, but you can also look over the rest of the machine, I go, no, I can fix this. And then I can do a service on your machine. I can't just look it over. Well, I can. I did that right now. That's it. But you decide what you want done to your machine before you leave, and then I go do it. And some people get a little, but the money. I said, tell you what, let's find a limit. If it's a $200 limit, if I reach $200, I will call you, and I will tell you where I am in the whole thing, and you get to decide whether we continue or whether we stop now.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Phil's trying to get on. Phil, you got to turn your mic and your camera on, Phil.
And you got to get your clothes on, Phil.
That too.
So, I mean, I think a lot of that debacle with customers can be fixed beforehand. I mean, there's always the guy that's going to try and screw you over, but
I just hate if
you don't pay, you don't get your machine. So for me, it's easy.
The ones that think since you don't have a brick and mortar that your rate should be like $5 an hour,
they can think whatever they want.
Yeah, there he is.
I tell them what the rate is.
Hi guys.
What's up, Phil?
Hey, Phil.
Good evening, everybody. How are you?
What's going on? Good. Oh, you gotta say how are we?
How are we? Yeah, how are we? Sorry, I never knew I ever said that, Ken. I never knew I ever said that.
Oh, you say that all the time. How are we?
Yeah, how are we? Well, hey, how are we anyway?
Yeah, what's going on? What's going on with you?
Yeah, good. I just saw you online. I've been out in the shop there messing about with a Still FS55 that coming to me.
How do you get work? Is it all word of mouth, Phil, or what?
Yeah, basically. Yeah, basically. It's very, very seldom does it come in from local Facebook and all that type of stuff. It's Yeah. So whatever. Hey.
Yeah.
Dirt Rider, how are you, mate? Good to see you. Yeah,
now,
so it's quite late here. Where are we? We're about 25 past 10 in the evening. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah.
25 past 11 here.
Oh, of course, you're an hour in front of us, aren't you, Klaus? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. I'll be messing around with stuff out there, and I've finally had to give in. I have to be honest, since I haven't told the wife yet. But I'm having to use one of these.
Hey, Mick was talking. I saw his post with his grandpa's little beret or whatever it was. Now, you guys, we have Veterans Day next week. You got what? Remembrance Day?
We have Remembrance Day it's the 11th of November.
Okay, ours is the 11th.
It's 11 o'clock on the 11th of the 11th month.
Oh, okay.
Right. It's the day day and time, the date when the ceasefire was signed on the World War II.
World War One, right?
World War One.
There was one poor guy got killed literally 1 minute before.
But it was World War One, wasn't it?
Was it? I thought it was World War II. I wouldn't argue with it, mate. I thought it was World War II.
With the poppy seed flower.
The poppy, the poppies when they stopped fighting, and overnight almost the poppies grew.
Yeah.
If you ever look at anybody wearing a poppy correctly, you'll see that the green leaf always points at the 11.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
It stands for the 11 o'clock.
I never knew that.
Yeah. Very few people do it. Most people in the public eye normally know it, but it points at 11 o'clock. I'm full of useless information. I really am.
Yeah, it says marks the very day the World War One ended in 1980.
World War One. Yeah, I stand corrected. Yeah.
Yeah.
Millions and millions of people lost their lives for no reason whatsoever, apart from so-called leaders that sat back in their bunkers, did bugger all.
Yep.
I am very anti-war, one way or the other. Make it
so actually, there's an actual exhortation they say on Remembrance Day. I'll read it real quick. It says, "They shall grow not old, as we that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. We will remember." Yeah.
There's a load of stuff like that in there. Yeah. We will remember. And then the bugle calls the last post. Okay. We will remember. And unfortunately, nowadays, it has to be said, some of the youngsters don't remember because it's way back in the history.
Yeah.
But
with the younger people now, we've been at constant war, with the Middle East and all that stuff. So they don't really realize what the world wars were,
Exactly right. Yeah. And it's a bad subject this time.
And in school, we always were taught that. They don't even teach it anymore. It's like an elective.
Yeah, sure.
That should be required learning.
Yeah,
really should be.
But there we go. So how are we all anyway? That's the main thing. Are we all well?
It was a warm day today. It's a very warm day.
Warm. Wow, I've been freezing me nuts off here.
I was staying in my house today. Some of the house staying in.
Oh Lord, no, we've done nothing. It's Annie's been out most of the day with her friends or jumping up and down and stuff. We had a steak and kidney pudding for dinner. Ooh. Oh, I'll tell you what, Mike, you could die from steak.
Did you go out or did you make it?
No. It's I don't know if I told you I fixed some machines for our nephew, and he just paid for the parts. I said no cost, but steak kidney pudding.
Nice.
I have to say, if I'm all honesty, the meat was a bit tough. Oh. We couldn't eat it. So I had to recook the meat tonight. Oh. And now it's bloody lovely.
Is there a special cut of meat for that type of dish?
Yeah, it's braised steak, mate. Braised steak. I think slow cooking beef.
Yeah, they took me out last night. We went to the diner for my birthday, and I had a Yankee pot roast. Oh, melted in your mouth.
Yeah.
But it almost looked like meatloaf, but it was actual pot roast. It was really good.
Wow. Yeah. Something we don't do over here, funny enough, is meatloaf, and yet a couple of times I've ever made it.
Well, but you guys do Salisbury steak, right?
Yeah, well, that's minced meat, isn't it? That's minced beef.
Yeah, but that's meatloaf, minced meat. That's meatloaf.
Yeah, I mean,
but a roast though, like a pot roast, where you cook it for hours so that the meat just falls apart.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, because I often want to do it for a dinner party for friends when they come round, you know. Oh, by the way, bit of news there. You remember we've had all these problems with our cruise for next January.
Scooter?
With a scooter and stuff. Today I had an email come through around about midday, about 12 o'clock, saying that the company that we're dealing with has opened up the 2027 bookings, and to give them a call, our people that we deal with, and which we did straight away, obviously.
Yeah.
And we've managed to book, would you believe, an accessible cabin, so I can take my scooter on board.
Oh, nice.
It was the last cabin on the ship out of 32, and they went within 1.5 hours.
Wow. Holy cow.
And we got the last one.
Now, where's that going?
Going down to Madeira and places like that.
Spain?
But the strange thing was, I have to tell you now, Annie said, we sat down, we were having lunch, and Annie said, I think you and I think we fucked up. I said, what do you mean? I think we've got another cruise in April. It turns out we're on a cruise from March to the beginning of April. We have a week off, and we get back on another cruise for 2 weeks.
That's all right.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Death by cruises. Well, she didn't. Well, she did say actually we fucked up, but I can't say that on here, obviously. Messed up. That's the right word. Messed up.
Now here the key word. Did you get the drink package?
Yes. Yes. It's really, really pleased. So yeah.
Now, are any of these with any of your friends, or just you and Annie?
Unfortunately, not. But we are meeting our friends that we cruise with often tomorrow night. Funny enough, for a meal. Oh no, for drinks in a local pub. And we're going.
Yeah, but I thought they closed down your local pub. Where do you go now?
Yeah, there's another pub a bit further away. Okay. It's about another 3 miles away, which is nothing. Yeah. And we're meeting them tomorrow to discuss maybe they can also transfer over with us. So we're trying to work out we can do that. So that'll be good. Nice. But yeah, some good news for a change. Thank God.
Yeah. So what now? Being November, we have Thanksgiving coming up. What's your next holiday? Is until Christmas, right?
Well, we've got bonfire night tonight.
Oh, the Guy Fawkes, is that the one?
When we celebrate Guy Fawkes.
Yeah, even I know that one. The guy who tried to blow up Parliament, right?
That's right. Yeah, well, if all the fireworks going off, frightened the shit out of our dog.
Yeah.
Then after that, it's where are we? November, then December. Well, obviously we then got Christmas.
Yeah.
Coming up, New Year's Eve.
Guy Fawkes, though, is the only guy who celebrated for fucking up.
Absolutely. Well, he got caught. That's the difference.
Yeah.
And he, and not just him, mind. There was about 7 of them who got caught. And they actually got caught under the Houses of Parliament.
Wow. With
all the gunpowder and stuff. And there's on Facebook, there was a picture of him, which basically says, bet you wish we succeeded, because all of our politicians at the moment are just crap, you know.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, so there we go. So, yeah. Guy Fawkes night. Yeah, we have toffee apples. We have, what do we always have? Bonfire toffee, which is so hard, it breaks all your teeth and takes all your fillings out.
Now, what do they have, like public bonfires and fireworks?
They do public ones. Often, because it's midweek, they will wait until this Saturday coming, or even Sunday, so that they have huge displays. But a lot of people obviously do private ones as well. But the animals, the dogs, cats, well, even the horses behind us, it frightens the crap out of them.
Yeah.
But there we go.
Yeah.
So there we go. November. Yeah, Guy Fawkes night.
We got one thing before Christmas. It's it's a tradition about having a roasted duck thing. We don't observe it that much.
Is it a European thing, Klaus?
That's a Danish thing.
Oh, Danish, okay.
Yeah. They celebrate some saint somewhere. It's not a bank holiday. It's just a day where the traditional food is roasted duck. And,
okay.
Yeah.
I enjoy, but my wife won't eat it. My kids won't.
I love roast duck, but you have these huge birds, don't you? You put it in the oven, roast it, It is only about a third of it is meat. The rest of it's just bones.
It makes a what is it called?
You got to make sure you get a fatty one, and then.
Well, aren't you supposed to cook it in its own fat? Isn't it that a special?
No,
out, and you cook the roast potatoes in the fat. Yeah. Duck fat is the best for roast potatoes.
What's that called? The duck fat. There's a name for it.
Parfait, something.
It's that's a French thing, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's fat. Yeah.
I don't particularly like it because it's very tender. It's just too fatty. It's No, but if you ever want to try it, throw that bird on the barbecue.
Well, that sounds good. Yeah.
I mean, you don't get all the drippings, but you can figure something out there with.
You've got to do roast potatoes and duck fat. That is just top. That is the top.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of recipes.
Funny enough, Anne doesn't like it. We have to do ours in vegetable oil, but either that we do ours in beef dripping.
Yeah.
Beef dripping. Oh Lord.
Oh, you talk about beef dripping though. You know what I miss? I gotta tell my mom. Yorkshire pudding. Ooh.
Oh yeah. Well, you can actually buy them here now, frozen. Mary Beaton or Mrs. Beaton or some such thing. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And to be honest with you, they ain't bad. Just shove them in the oven and heat them up. I think they're frozen. I think, but they ain't. They ain't bad. No. Fill them up with gravy. You can't go wrong for
you can't go wrong with that. No, but duck is delicious. We traditionally we have it here for Christmas. You either have it's a split. Some people have goose roasted.
Goose is good.
Confit. That's the right word.
Confit, that's the word. Yeah.
Or roasted duck, and then here in my area of Denmark, we usually also have a pork roast with the cracklings on.
Ooh.
Okay, yeah.
Didn't you make that last year, Klaus?
I make that several times a year.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers. I don't have anything here, but cheers anyway.
No.
It's a good job that Simone's not here, as I'd say. Here's to the queers and the engineers. We can't say that with Simone here.
No, I usually take a pork roast with cracklings on and shove it in the barbecue, and that is good food. Absolutely.
Pork crackling is to die for, done properly. It's really crispy, not hard, crispy.
No, crispy, yeah.
Delicious.
No, a guy worked where I used to. He brought me some goat meat one time. I'm like, okay, I'll try it. Boy, you talk about greasy. I'm like, yeah, goat.
Over here, you'll have every chef with their own version of how to get the best cracklings.
Yeah.
I just shove the damn thing in the barbecue with the coals to the side, full tilt in the air, and when the temperature says 62, it gets taken off and we eat. And they're always good. They're always good.
Here's Mrs. H.
And...
Hey, I know my father and my uncles and all them, they used to fight for the pork, for the fat. They would fight for the fat.
I usually buy pork roast with a big thing of fat on it between the meat and the cracklings. The skin.
Here's my present.
Nice.
Present from Anne. Painkillers.
Nice.
Oh, I thought they were hearing aids. Yeah.
Are they the ones that go down the backside?
Ooh. That one.
The next time he's going to ask for a suppository version.
But you get the cuts with a lot of fat between the meat and the skin. But I don't eat it. I just cut it off.
Yeah.
It just makes sure that the meat doesn't go dry.
I've never ever been successful trying to make really crispy pork crackling. I've never been that successful.
Here's the trick. You know how the butcher has sliced the skin?
Yeah.
You want to trace the slicing so it gets all the way through the fat cap.
Yeah. You got to put salt in there?
Coarse salt. Lots of it.
Yeah.
Do you got one of those Weber's barbecues, the round ones?
Mrs. H is cleaning.
Yeah, Phil, you got one of those barbecues, the round ones,
the kettle.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. You buy some good charcoal. You put it out to the side, and you just
for about 6
years. You just slap it on and stick a thermometer in it, and
it is delicious.
But that's more like burnt ends. I mean, we get it in whole slices.
Yeah. Oh, the dog bark! I don't know. You can hear the dog barking now.
We can hear it.
I've just found this crutch. I had it years ago. It's been in the workshop. Well, since we've been in us, 15, 16 years, and I forgot to clean it. It's got 16 years worth of grime on it.
But a kettle grill, I mean, it'll do a pork roast for you with cracklings.
Yeah, but just I mean, traditionally here we have turkey for Christmas. Traditionally,
turkey is good.
Although it's not my favorite meat, to be honest with you. I find
it makes good sandwiches the next day.
Here, this way over here.
Filthy.
Yeah.
That's Aaron Snickers.
No.
No, we have turkey, but personally, I'd rather have a big chicken, which I think is much more flavorful. Much more flavorful than turkey.
I think turkey and chicken, it only tastes of whatever you put on them.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people over here now have roast beef for Christmas lunch. Yeah. You know, it's a treat because beef is so expensive over here.
Yeah,
probably major expensive.
Well, like I said, last night I had that roast. It was a beef roast, and with potato, a vegetable, string beans I had, and gravy, baked potato, and a coffee. $22. That wasn't bad.
Right. So, what was the beef cut, Ken? Do you know what it was?
Well, it's a roast, so I would assume maybe like a rump or something. Rump roast, but it's cooked for an extra long time so that it like falls apart. So when they slice it, it's about a half-inch thick slice, but it just tears apart with your fork. Just really good. But the secret though is a good gravy too, a nice brown gravy.
You've got to have good gravy. Gravy is the secret. Yeah, I've never understood people eat a dry dinner. Oh. We got friends that eat a dry dinner.
I'll eat a shoe if there's good enough gravy.
Yeah. I never understand people having a dry without gravy. I don't get that. It's like dry. It's like
That's why when I have with Thanksgiving, I make about 2 gallons of gravy. Because with me, I'll put the turkey, mashed potato, stuffing, a little bit of cranberry, and then slosh the gravy. Just slosh it.
Yeah.
I think maybe 2 gallons. There's a bit of exaggeration there, Ken.
What's that?
2 gallons is probably a bit of an exaggeration.
Well, because remember, we get like 20 people over, right, eating, and then we have the meal, and then you sort of have afterwards with the sandwiches or whatever, and then the next day.
Yeah,
you know what makes the best gravy?
I use the drippings.
Game.
The what?
Game.
Game what?
Game. Roe deer.
Chicken wings for us.
No, deer and
okay.
Game.
Yeah, because there's no fat really. It's all just.
But there's still drippings, and it makes the absolute best gravy ever.
Yeah, so my wife usually throws in a couple of pounds of butter inside the bird. Mm-hmm. So by the time the thing sweats out and gets with the butter, mixes with the fat and everything, I boil it up, and then it takes me probably 20 minutes to skim the fat off, and it makes it go from like 4 gallons to 2 gallons. Take all the fat off.
I'm not a huge lover of game, to be honest with you, but I like pheasant, partridge. I'm okay with venison.
I mean,
pheasant, no, not really.
Venison done right.
Venison sausage. Oh, is that good?
Yeah,
I find it very dry because there's no fat on venison, is there? It's very.
You have to wrap it in bacon.
Yeah.
But you do get that earthy, gamey.
You do.
Taste,
Yeah, I like that.
Like when you eat beets. Like my kids, they won't eat beets because they say it tastes like dirt. But that's what beets taste like.
it actually smells like dirt. It doesn't taste like it. Yeah.
When I was shooting many years ago, we used to do a lot of rough shooting, a lot of pheasant shooting. We used to hang them up. And they always, this is game, obviously. They used to say it's not ready until the first maggot falls out the mouth. When you hang them up and all the maggots fall out, sorry, that's a step too far for me. But that's why they should eat it.
I went to a dinner last year and they had pheasant pot pie. Oh, was that good?
I don't care much for pheasant. It's
got an acquired taste. Yeah.
The same with hare or rabbit or hare.
Yeah.
It's not. It doesn't do it for me. But
I agree.
But venison,
potted hare, but partridge. I like partridge. It's a lot leaner meat and it's less gamey. It's much nicer.
Yeah.
Oh, Phil, Mike's asking you a question. I don't know.
What part of the service was you in? Royal Engineers. I was in the Royal. Oh, I can't even say it now.
Were you on a ship or?
There you go, Tyler.
No, Royal Engineers. My number was 24203350. Sapper Hardy.
That was but that land based, Phil.
Oh yes. Yeah, we used to go around blowing up trees and stuff like that. Make ourselves very useful.
Hey, it's that time of year though, Tyler. Thanksgiving time, we eat like pigs.
December here.
Like I said,
everywhere you turn, there's food.
So
we already have every weekend booked in December for luncheons or dinners or.
No.
Is it me though, guys? I find that my appetite is nowhere near as big as it used to be. I used to be able to eat for the world. Nowadays,
I'd
rather have a little bit and enjoy it. We had this big steak and kidney pudding last night. I physically could not eat it.
Well, I took half my dinner home for today.
Yeah. No, but as you get older, you don't need the calories. That's the problem, right? But when I was 25, I would do thirds and fourths.
Yeah.
Servings.
Yeah. Oh yes.
Kept going.
Yeah, the waitress yesterday, she's like dessert, and we're like, oh my god, no.
Yeah, I really have lost my appetite. We've got a very, very dear friend of ours, a chap by the name of Tom. God bless you, Tom. A Scotsman who I've never understood a word he ever said anyway, but that's by the by. Who's very, very poorly at the moment. And his problem is he's lost his appetite. And he's gone from a strapping Scotsman, my sort of size, down to about 6 stone wet.
Wow.
And he's got no appetite. He cannot eat. Yeah. And I just feel so desperately sorry for him.
Yeah.
Because obviously there's a problem. Obviously
of course,
it's going downhill.
But as you go older, you don't have the same appetite. I don't eat as much as I used to at all.
That's my problem there, Klaus. There's my problem.
Yeah. That mine too. It fills me up too, but it's still there's still so much food in December here. It's not even funny. You get to January 2nd and you kind of go like, oh, thank God, now we don't have to eat for a month. Because we do traditionally over Christmas. We celebrate Christmas on the 24th in the evening, and then on the 25th there's usually a luncheon somewhere with the family on Christmas Day. Second Christmas Day, there'll be another luncheon. And third Christmas Day, there'll be another luncheon. And it's the whole shebang. It's the whole, heavy meal. It can be open face sandwiches. It can be, meats, pies, and beer and aquavit or snaps. After those 4 days, we're kind of like, stop showing me food,
Yeah.
Oh.
It's Christmas Day is a big blowout, and invariably we never eat that much. We just can't. Boxing Day, the family comes around, and they clear out the fridge. Thank God. And then you have this break between Christmas, Boxing Day to New Year's Eve, which is like a dead time. Nothing's happening over here.
Yeah.
Nothing's happening. So you're looking then forward to New Year's Eve. That turns up. We all go out. We all.
I would say, from a YouTube point of view, between Christmas and New Year's, that's when you want to punch out videos.
Yeah, you're probably
'Cause
right.
People have nothing to do.
Yeah.
Yep. I always have 2 or 3, maybe 4 videos, in the bank that I can release between Christmas and New Year's. Always.
I haven't done a video now for many, many months. I
Well,
haven't done it. To be honest with you, I can't be bothered with it. I start doing work. I think if I want to get a camera, oh no, forget about it. I mean, I'm out there bugging around tonight doing something.
Well, you're fixing stuff for somebody, and you want to get it done. They want you to get it done. It's like it's 3 times.
I've put a new main seals on a steel chainsaw tonight. I mean, I've used that and all the rest of it. I could have done something together with that. By the time I finished messing around, put it together, bugger it.
Yeah.
There's been so many videos of people putting an oil seal in a steel.
No, but you can't let that bring you down, Phil. I mean, nobody's seen you do it.
I know it's true. It's I think my YouTube days came from being live on live YouTube. That's what I enjoyed. After Mick, I followed on after Mick. I did my 2 years apprenticeship, whatever, and it's nice to just stand back and enjoy myself,
It is a chore. It is.
It is. It's a lot. Takes a lot of time and effort.
It does. But I mean, everybody says that sometimes you hit the wall, in terms of doing videos, and I think I may have at some point, but still, I still find the energy to do it, and as long as you have that, I just keep going. I have a story to tell, so I'll tell it.
I must admit, I'm more of a user than an output. I mean, I get so much information back from you guys, especially because I'm always bugging around with something in there I don't understand or whatever. So I'm on payback, if you like. I'm getting back as much, if not more, than I ever put in. That's how I feel at the moment.
I think we all do. My hi, Robert. My biggest issue is that I don't have time to watch all the channels I follow because I'm doing videos.
Yeah.
So you can't do both, but still, it's. I think if you have fun with it, it's fine. If you don't, don't do it. Don't.
It's whatever you want. It's whatever you want. And at the end of the day, I watch a bloke. Is it called DRS? A guy on YouTube. He digs deep into, especially 2-stroke stuff.
Who is it?
Really interested. I think it's DRS. I think his name is. Recommend him. It's quite technical, but. This guy really knows what he's talking. I'll try and find out for you what it is. It's on YouTube. I follow him. Bear with me 2 seconds. Let's just see if I can find him. I probably, because now I've said that.
Look at your history.
Where you go that in history?
Yeah, in your history, and then you'll see.
Where's that to, Ken?
If you go, can you look at YouTube on your phone?
I'm looking at it now.
Yeah, if you go to you're just a symbol, click on your channel and then scroll down where it says history, and you could look at the videos you've looked at. Maybe it's
can't see history there on my.
What did you say it was called? DRS?
Something like it. I'm sure it is.
Because I'm looking. I just did a search for DRS 2-stroke.
This guy is really, he's really.
Is he in the States or UK?
The UK.
Oh, this guy here?
Hey? No, definitely not him. I'll try and find it whilst we're talking.
Yeah.
This guy is really, really very knowledgeable.
In
the moment, of course, I can't find. Now we're talking. I can find history. Anne's just telling me to shut up. Our history. There we go. Let's have a look. What's that there? Here you go. There he is there. How do you tell it?
You want to share your screen?
How do I do that, Ken?
You go into what is it? Where under your picture there, you got all the different icons. There should be one there for a share screen. Underneath, all the way down, where you have a picture hold on, where it's got a picture of a television with a plus sign in the middle of it.
Oh yeah, share screen. There we go.
And then you got to pick what screen, which one, whatever the title is. You pick that.
Yeah, look at that. That one there.
You're not sharing yet. You got to try it again.
How do I share it? Create.
You got to hit share, and then you got to pick from the list which line it is. Oh, hold on, Phil. I got to click on it. Hold on.
Got it?
Yeah. All right. Now click on it.
On what?
Or go back. Well, the video's not showing up. You got to go on another video. Just go into like you're doing it again. Pick the video again. Hit your back button or whatever, so you're back in the video.
Okay.
If you've got your carburetor to pieces and you've taken out the
that's the repair specialist
and the lever,
repair specialist. There you go.
Yeah, we know him. Yeah.
So let me show you a little technique.
Yeah, we know.
I really do enjoy watching him. That guy, you know.
Except for the accent, yeah, you know. Yeah. No, he's got. But there's another one on there that did the 3D printing of a huge like 2-stroke carburetor and everything. I forget what that guy was, and he actually sliced that like an MRI. He sliced it.
Yeah, I think I might have seen that. This guy, he sliced it all up through, and you can see.
Craig. Craig. That's it, Craig.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Dolby. How'd you make out with that charging thing, Tom? Did you send that back to the to your friend that we talked about the other night, that charging situation? Hopefully that went back and the guy's using it. Let's see. Oop. I'll put the link
up. On the there, Robert. You dropping off, boy?
Nah, I'm just laying here. Nah, I was thinking about it back in the day. Y'all talking about eating. I had 2 Wendy's triples and 2 large fries all the way.
You're changing the stainer? I thought you weren't going to change it. I thought we agreed it wasn't going to hurt anything. Huh. Yeah, whatever.
Nah, but y'all talking about turkey over here. After they get through, everybody done got full of tryptophan, and the guys going to try to watch football. All of a sudden, they get in a recliner and they knock out because all that tryptophan on the turkey. I'm like, yep. Yeah.
You love him.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, was it somewhere? These people, this place called the Honey Baked Store. They make these honey baked hams.
Oh yeah, that's real popular.
Yeah, I tell you what, boy, you talk about expensive. Almighty boy, they open up for what? Thanksgiving, Christmas, and Easter, and after that, well.
Hey, Partners.
Hi, Partners. How you doing? Listen, guys, it's 11 o'clock our time now. I'm gonna
end. It's been an hour and 20 minutes. I gotta see what's for dinner.
It's nice change during the evening, during the week.
Yeah. It's good. It's good seeing you smile, Phil. So keep it up.
Yeah, we're crack on. Get on the crutches. I'll be all right.
There you go. All right, mate. We'll see you guys later.
Take care, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Take care, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye.